What is up, ladies and gents? I am the Guitarist 562 and I do video game guides and walkthroughs. Today we are going to talk about the Hypostatic event's second challenge. It's an Anemo Hypostasis but with new movesets. For this fight, if you have the 4 bottom left characters listed below, then you will receive an event buff of 20% extra damage. Not everyone has fat stacks of Primo Gems, so use whatever team you have, but I do suggest using characters that have high burst damage for when the Anemo finally decides to make itself vulnerable. I showcase what it looks like with no variations on easy to show you the entire fight. The first pattern of the fight is dropping crystals. When they are broken, they create a wind current. I wouldn't advise breaking all of the crystals right away because you will need to break the floor crystals when you need to collect the orbs in the sky that the Anemo drops so it doesn't heal itself. In case you forgot, or for new players, you can't damage the Anemo Hypostasis when it's not vulnerable. So save your movesets for when it reveals its core. Its second pattern will be to drop tornadoes, and they do massive amounts of damage on expert. So save crystals until then, or release the wind current just beforehand to safely dodge into the skies. Now, the third pattern here shows the Anemo crystals that the Anemo drops in its attempt to heal itself. If you broke too many crystals on the floor, you won't be able to have sufficient airflow to reach the rest of the orbs in the sky, and unfortunately, your fight will be more drawn out than it needed to be. It can heal itself even when it's not in the final phase. So be mindful when breaking the crystals on the ground. A fourth pattern the boss does is pull you in with a wind current. Try to time your dodge and hopefully you will get lucky with your invincibility frames if you do end up getting caught. Otherwise, you're going to get bopped. You'll stay alive in easy mode, but most likely be dead in expert. On that note, switching to expert mode creates another pattern that happens, which is a Ropa Los Ceros. Not sure if I said that right. And not sure if it happens in easy mode as well. I just noticed it happening more in expert. But to stop this move, you must use plunging attacks. Successfully plunge into the boss and it should stop the moveset. A sixth pattern he does is creating shockwaves, and you can evade by dodging or just being in the air. Once enough damage is received, the final phase starts, where like before, you have to collect the Anemo crystals. The difference is you're given the wind currents and you have to grab all of the orbs, otherwise, as mentioned before, the Anemo heals itself and you have to repeat the process. Once you absorb all of the Anemo crystals, you should be able to finish off the boss with the next hit and you are done. The best team composition would have to be high burst characters and emphasize Electro with Pyro or Pyro with Electro. Free-to-play users use Lisa and Amber with Shangling for elemental resonance and reactions, with Noelle to give you shields so you don't die. Noelle will also act as a decent healer for you to help you clear the challenge. Thanks again for watching. I do my best to keep my guide short and to the point, so if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like, sub, and comment, feedback, or just thank me for making the video. It helps me a lot. Socials are in the description box. Please join my Discord when we host anime watch parties. You're welcome to hang out with us, and stay blessed, folks.